Y'all want to hear some shit to really blow y'all's mind this morning? So, as a side hustle, I did graves and graveyards and cemeteries across Bowling Green and surrounding counties. Something didn't set right with me today. As I was digging, the guy that's the director of the graveyard walked up to me. And he was like, we need to lift that casket up to get it even. So we put it on the tally and brought it back up. When we brought it back up, it come off even in a way, but it was crooked in the corner. So he's like, we got to lift it. So I lifted it, me and him together. But the weirdest thing was, it was really light. Like, extremely light. Like, and I'm not a big dude. So I was like, I told him, I was like, why is that so light? He was like, don't ask questions that you ain't ready for. Y'all, I'm freaked out. What are they doing with these bodies? So I was just informed that if I don't take the video down about the body not being in the casket, then I'm going to get fired. My boss called me and told me that the video's causing distraction from the funeral homes and the cemeteries. And that also, it could cause them people to look elsewhere. That being said, it could cost him money for less burials. And me as well. I knew when I posted that there was a possibility, something would be said, but I never dreamed that I could maybe be fired. But honestly, I feel like that I'm going to leave the video up, and whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. They did wrong, not me. No matter what nobody says in the comment, no matter what nobody tells you. Y'all, they just silenced the last half of my video when I was really getting to a point. Like, literally right now, I'm going out of town because I don't feel safe. I'm on the interstate I'm probably going to get a hotel or something. I'm really shook. I don't know what to think. I mean, the fact that I'm going to get fired for just speaking out and telling the truth speaks volumes. I don't got to keep telling y'all that I'm telling the truth. I think y'all are starting to see it. It's clear as day. I'm messing up somebody's livelihood or somebody's cash flow. Like, literally, I just paused the video right there because, like, my TikTok's starting to mess up. Like, I'm not getting signal. Like, and I got full bars. I got like 4, and it's still like trying to go out. It's trying to mute me. So I might not be able to post no more, but I don't really know what to do. What's up, y'all? Part 2 to the video. It's got about 3.3 million views as of right now. A lot of people seen it. I got people writing me. I got people calling me. Even the people I was talking about in the video. I've got to be all the way honest with you guys. When I made the video saying that casket was light, that wasn't something that I did just because. The reason why I did it is because it's becoming a pattern. Since COVID, this industry has 100% changed. I'm not going to sit up here and act like that I know what they're doing. But I know it ain't right, and I know I'm going to find out. I don't know where this journey might lead me, trying to figure out what's going on. But I feel like that all my life, I've wanted to know the truth about everything. And while everybody else was living this fairy tale, I've always known that this world is off. We're in spiritual warfare, y'all. Good versus bad. You can discredit me, you can say whatever. But we are. If you notice in the first video, all the people that was giving me backlash was funeral directors, funeral homes. I've heard people say they're going to sue me. They're going to try to lock me up. I've even heard some say that they're going to try to take me out. I really don't care. Because you know what? The truth is worth more than sometimes even your life. I know a lot of people is going to think this is crazy. But I promise you, y'all, there is something going on with burials. There's something going on with bodies. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. There's a lot of reasons in this world for you not to believe people. But in this instant right here, I'm being real. I advise you that if you bury somebody, that you do request to be there. If somebody is being cremated, then, you know, it's your choice. I think that some states do let you be there. I don't trust nothing. My boss is always here at 6 a.m. sharp. It's 8:13. Not one day. This is a 61-year-old man, country man, that never misses work. He's nowhere to be found. Today we uncovered the truth. And every day from here on out, that's my goal. And I hope you guys are with me. God bless you and have a good day. I know a lot of y'all today, and some of y'all are skeptical, and a lot of y'all might find this hard to believe, what I'm saying. But just a little statistic to kind of wake y'all up on something. There's 144,000 cemeteries in America. Now, how in the world, with all the people that's come from different timelines, do they all fit in something like that? Not only that, you can say, well, some people's getting cremated. Cool, that's fine too. Think about all the people that died in one city during COVID. The numbers are staggering. The funeral homes was having to put people in ice trucks in California. You don't believe me? Go look it up. And we're sitting up here wondering, like all of us are, what's going on. I don't know what's going to come out of this, y'all. I might lose my job. Anything might happen. I really don't care. But I just want to drop those statistics. 144,000 cemeteries. There's no way, bro. The math ain't mathing.
Are the worst. Jimbo, why don't you assist lunch lady Doris in the kitchen?
It's hard for me to clean this giant pot when you keep spilling meat tenderizer all over me. Oh, great. Now I gotta work in the dark.
This sandwich tastes so young and impudent. Seymour, what's with the good broth?
Well, perhaps I ought to let you folks in on a secret. You remember me telling Jimbo Jones that I'd make something of him one day?
Are you saying you killed Jimbo, processed his carcass, and served him for lunch?
I wonder where Jimbo is today. He should have beaten us up for our lunch money an hour ago.
Oh, lunch lady, please do have another sloppy Jimbo. How's this good, eh?
No, that's your third helping, young man. It's making you fat and soft and tender. You just cut in line, didn't you? Report to detention, Odor.
For how long?
Oh, about 7 minutes a pound should do it.
Okay, I got your German grub right here.
Art, does it strike you as odd that Uter disappeared and suddenly they're serving us this mysterious food called Uterbraten?
Oh, relax, kids. I've got a gut feeling Odor's around here somewhere. After all, isn't there a little Odor in all of us? In fact, you might even say we just ate Odor and he's in our stomachs right now. Wait, scratch that one.
Mom, you've gotta help. They're cooking kids in the school cafeteria.
Listen, kids, you're 8 and 10 years old now. I can't be fighting all your battles for you. But, Mom... No buts. You march right back to that school, look them straight in the eye, and say, "Don't eat me."
Okay.
Yeah, I'm kicked back. I took a lunch and I went to a friend's house where nobody would really know where I'm at. My boss never did show up today. And all of a sudden, he said he's sick and his stomach's hurting. This man don't never miss. Like, ever. This comment right here is something that I didn't even want to bring up, you know. But for the last year, you know, in this business, you start thinking. And, you know, like how y'all are saying, like, why is there no new cemeteries? Why? The people who do this for a living, that's all we think about. Like, it's in our face all the time. The thing is, it's not in y'all's because we're so distracted. We're distracted by race bait, by politics, by all this stuff that makes us unaware of what's going on around us. If you just use common sense and do some numbers, think about what I said earlier, 144,000 cemeteries. There's no way, bro. Like, it don't even make sense. The only people coming from me in these comments are funeral homes, you know, morgues, all this stuff, and they're just like trying to discredit me. And there's some people too, you know, that's coming there saying, oh, you know, why would you say this and all that? Because I'm sick of it. Why would I know something and not say nothing? And then the fact that since COVID, I've seen the change. I've been around for the change. But if you go look this up, I'm not the only one saying this. Go dig in this subject and then go look at stuff like this. This is sick, man. Now today, I'm going to take the whole day and every day forward to expose this. I'm going to dig. I'm going to find. But I can't open caskets, guys. That's illegal. I can't prove people's in there. I know people want me to go all out, but that's just not possible. I don't want to go to jail. I have a child, you know, and I definitely don't want to get on alive for something, you know, like this. But it would be worth it to get the truth out there. But I got to protect my son. I've got to, you know, losing this job's even going to affect me. But being on the wrong side of something ain't where I want to be and what I want to be remembered for. Thank you guys for all the support. They're really shadow banning my videos. Yesterday, 4 million views. And today I can barely hit like 30,000 because they're not letting people repost. People are telling me they're reposting and it's not even getting pushed out. If I do get fired today, the things I'm going to tell you guys, a lot of it's not even believable because it's so wild. But y'all, I've seen and heard so much dirty stuff in this business. And I pray that it's exposed and people are held accountable. God bless y'all.
Our favorite gravedigger is gone. He's missing. All right, here's his page today. The big video telling about the story is gone. His 3 pin videos are gone. And he has not posted anything since yesterday. And he's not commenting on things. Did he take these videos down? Did TikTok take the videos down? Is he okay? Has anybody heard from him on any other platform? The video he did stating that he was of sound mind is thankfully still up. So I don't think anybody else has gotten a hold of his account. But I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous for this guy. I hope he is okay. I know he had somebody else with him last night. That's maybe how I'll leave it. And I hope that they are safe as well. I know they were really putting the pressure on him to take that video down and to stop talking about it, blah, blah. And he was not going to cave into the pressure. So I don't know if he finally did. I have been checking that account today though, and I'm not seeing movement, and I am nervous for him. The majority of us believe what he is stating and what he said and what he's trying to get out there. And of course, I know there's some people that this is fake. No, I don't think it's fake. The amount of other people that have commented with similar stories, something's going on. This is wild. This is wild, you guys. As always, don't forget, this is just for entertainment purposes only.
Hear that story that gravedigger was telling, where he was digging graves as a side gig, and one of the guys working in the cemetery came and basically told him that the casket was crooked and they had to move it. And he went to move it and it was super light. Can't stop thinking about it for quite a few reasons. The first reason being, this morning I went to find it and it wasn't there anymore. And I finally ended up finding that the guy actually lost his job today. And I can't believe it, because when I saw the video, it said if he didn't donate delete it, he was gonna get fired. But I never thought something like that would actually happen. I was actually thinking that he probably deleted the video because he got worked up about the comments. A lot of people do that. And if you don't know, TikTok's always going to find people who like your post, and then it's going to find people who don't like your post. So if you start getting negative comments, don't let it bother you.
Eat celebrity. Bite Labs grows meats from celebrity tissue samples and uses...
Might be the sleep deprivation talking, but I would do this, like, just to try it out, you know?
Check this out.
They also lace them with highly effective hormones, tenderizing their bodies by more than 20%. So how does it work? The machine. Prototype produces twice the number of paddocks in half the time your average assembly line. We have more product than we know what to do with. And the results are the same across all 12 of our facilities.
They're telling you guys everything in the movie.
We have a commercially reliable product that's safe to eat, tastes just like the real thing. And best of all production costs are covered by John Q. taxpayer. Yeah.
So come on then, Mick. How on earth do you grow human meat?
I want to introduce you to our nutrient vat.
Hello, Nutrient Vat, Greg Wallace, telepresenter, and your job is?
Well, what its job is, it processes thin slices of tissue in a nutrient-rich mix, which you see here, and then cells start to grow. So over a 24-hour period, these will slowly fuse together into one great big, what we call a cake.
So you're telling me that is human flesh?
Exactly.
But why human meat? Why not animal meat?
That's a very good question. We've got centuries of knowledge of human medicine at our side. We know more about humans than we do about animals. So we've mastered engineering human cells to make these structured flavours and sinews that we expect from the flavours and steaks we eat.
That's right, a protein made from human cells that promises to be cheaper and tastier than any of its competitors. I'm Greg Wallace, and I'm off to visit Good Harvest, where a whopping 6 tons of human meat is engineered every day. That is stunning. With the promise of cheap meat for all, it may well be the meaty miracle we need to ease the squeeze of the cost.
Alright people, this is my question of the year for you. Do you really think there is enough meat to be on the shelves from Monday to Sunday, January to December? Do you really think that's the case? Do you really think there's enough to be on those every single day? So then the second question is, what do you think you're actually eating that looks like what you think it is? What are you eating? And second of all, where do you think they're getting all those melatonin shots? Where do you think they're getting all those melatonin pills? That's my question of the year.